Well, hello again. We're going to continue with our SAT math prep. This is on the section that does not allow a calculator. So let's move on into the problem number 4 here. It says let L be the line whose equation is y equals ax plus b. And let K be the line whose equation is y equals cx plus d. If L and K are distinct parallel lines, then which of the following statements must be true? Okay, so what do we know about parallel lines? If I have a parallel line and another line that's parallel, this would be line L and line K. If these two lines are parallel, that means they have the same slope. And so the slope is going to be whatever number is in front of the x, because this is slope-intercept form, which would be y equals mx plus b. And then same thing for line K. The slope is going to be C. So in order for these lines to be parallel, A has to be equal to C, which eliminates answers C and D. So the only other choices are that B equals D or B is not equal to D. If B is not equal to D, then the lines are parallel. If B is equal to D, then they are the same line. And they're saying that these are distinct parallel lines. They're not on one right on top of the other. So then we have to go with B, which B is not equal to D, which would be like the y-intercept part of the slope-intercept form. Okay, moving on to number 7. Frank has a hot dog stand. The only things he sells are hot dogs for $2.25 and cans of soda for $1.25. Which of the following inequalities represents the possible number of hot dogs H and sodas S that Frank could sell in a day if his gross sales exceed $100? Okay, so if we want to know each hot dog cost $2.25, so the total amount of money or sales from hot dogs would be 225 times the number of hot dogs, which would be 225 times H. And then we have 1.25, which is the cost of one can of soda, times K, or times S, which is the number of sodas. So we can tell right away C and D are not possible answers. The only thing left is that it's either greater than 100 or greater than or equal to 100. Well, the word exceed means that it can't be equal to. So we're left with answer A, greater than 100. Problem 6. So if you will pause this question, I didn't mention that at the beginning, but pause each of these questions and try them on your own first, and then come back and check the solutions. Okay, so we have line segments A, B, and CD are both diameters of a circle. Okay, and any diameter of a circle is going to go through the center of the circle. And the circle itself passes through the origin. Not the diameters, but the circle itself. So if AB lies on the line whose equation is y equals 2x plus 3, and CD is the line 3x plus 2, y equals 3x plus 2, then the intersection of those two can be found by setting this equal to this. we're finding that this is kind of like a system of equations, and we're just going to substitute this y in place of this y. So it's going to be 2x plus 3 equals 3x plus 2. So we subtract 2x to get 1x plus 3. I'm sorry, that's 0. 3 equals 1x plus 2. Then we subtract 2 and get 1x equals 1, or x equals 1. Okay, so now we know the x-coordinate of that center of the circle. They're wanting to know the area of the circle. And so in order to find the area, we need to know the radius, because the formula for area is pi r squared. So we know over here is 0, 0. That's the origin. We just need to find the coordinates of this point here, and then we can calculate the distance between the two. All right, so we only know the x, so we've got to plug it back into one of these. Let's plug it into the first one. 2 times 1 plus 3, and that's going to equal 5. So the coordinates are 1, 5. Now to find the radius, which is r, we got to find the distance between here and here. So we use the distance formula. Distance equals the square root of 1 minus 0 squared plus 5 minus 0 squared. Distance equals the square root of 26. And we want to know what r squared is, so we do d squared equals actually 26. So now we keep, notice all the answers have pi in the answer, so we leave pi in there, and we end up with 26 pi, which is C. All right, so those are just a few problems for tonight, or for today, and please hit the subscribe button to get more videos, along with the bell to be notified. And if you ever need any help with math, you can contact me at my website, which is in the comments. I do one-on-one tutoring. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.